Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we're doing our Let's Play of Air Conflict Specific Carriers. Last time we did some major battles, kept the Enterprise alive, even though we lost the USS Hornet. We lost, and also lost two pilots, one of our semi-experienced pilots from our fighter squadron, and one from our dive bomber squadron. He was our second highest experienced, I think, if I remember correctly. But today we're continuing on with the next portion of the campaign, and of course we're gonna do Watchtower Patrol first. Even though this mission, I don't these Watchtower patrols I don't really like that much, because they're very hard to spot the enemy sometimes.
The enemy is
Uh,
always out there. It's just a matter of where.
exactly. And what was I gonna say? Basically, even though I don't like them, I think they make sense to be sort of in the game since this kind of stuff happened in. What the hell is that?
Enemy submarine spotted. Man your battle stations.
Oh shit.
The Juno's hit. Get some planes in the sky.
Well, shit. Debriefing, our alert watchtower crew spotted the enemy submarine that sunk the USS Genoa right before our eyes. It is recommended that an aerial patrol be dispatched to monitor and, if possible, sink the enemy submarine. And that's what we're going to do. I think a dive bomber group will make the most sense. Actually, let me go back. I want to, yeah, let me get that third color. Yeah. But yeah, like
Target the enemy
that was
submarine.
that was probably one of the easier Watchtower Patrol missions, as you've seen probably earlier in the campaign, the Let's Play. I mean, it's very specific Watchtower patrols. I failed like 3 or 4 times until I actually spotted the frickin' thing that I was searching for the entire damn time. So I don't really. Those are the only missions I don't like in this game, but they don't really ruin my overall experience of this game. Hey, submarine.
Bombing now. Bombing hot.
Fuck you.
Target destroyed. We've a second target. Another sub. Hit it before it dives.
Oh shit. I gotta swap then. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Jesus Christ, submarine! Do you really want to die? Why you show up so close to? I know they were probably trying to sink the Enterprise or at least damage it, but Jesus, that's a little too close for you to even be trying that maneuver. Christ.
Bombs away. That's a bomb hit.
Bam, we got it.
You got it. Good work, men. Can't stand those sneaky submarines.
Mission completed. And I'm not gonna try to land. I'll probably die. Debriefing. We lost the submarines and failed to. We lost the submarines and failed to the. Huh? Yeah, I think this is a glitch that they didn't patch. We destroyed. What it should be saying is we destroyed the submarines, and we did avenge the USS Genoa. The crew is on edge. Imagine killers in the depths. This isn't good for the running of the ship. All of our pilots survived and returned to the carrier. I think there's a glitch, but I technically completed the mission and won it. Alright, next up is the night naval battle. Interesting. And wants us to run fighters with rockets. Ooh. Why, sure, I'll do that. We only have 2 camouflages this time. I'll do that.
The aircrew commander's in his bunk getting his 3-hour sleep. We're flying at night to identify the enemy force, but there's allies out there too. Take out the enemy searchlights, but try not to hit our ships, okay?
Eliminate enemy searchlights. I take it these are the enemy searchlights? Right? I only can assume. I mean, they're the only ones glowing, so hopefully I think these are the enemies.
That was a friendly. Check your targets.
Well, how am I supposed to know?
That's the EA. Enemy battleship. A prime target. Take out the light.
Okay, thank God. We figured out one. Alright. Damn it, it has one more left. The rockets was a good idea. Alright, there's one more left. Damn it.
Good job. EA searchlight destroyed. Battle plan until dawn.
Okay, I think this is a Japanese one. Because they're both firing at each other.
That's an enemy cruiser. Good
Yep.
target. Take out the searchlight. Good work. That cruiser's blind.
Okay, there we go. We did it.
Nice. We found the EA and a cruiser. Thanks for making me look good, guys.
There we go. A debriefing. The DCAG's new radar technique has potential, but one-man night raids are far too dangerous for regular application. This mission failed. The DCAG better go back to the drawing board. I feel like there's a glitch or something that we're completing the missions, but we're not. I think it's fine. I'm pretty sure we actually completed the mission properly. Naval Battle of Guadalcanal. Ooh. Time for the big boy battle.
The Japanese are mustering another assault on Guadalcanal. Last time they went the ground route and were pushed back. This time they brought in the Haie to bombard Henderson from offshore. This means that the Haie is our primary objective. But the Enterprise is really hurting. We're held together with prayers and hope. The only thing that can pull us through is the fighting spirit of the crew. Get out there, sink those bastards, and come back home alive. That's an order.
Hoorah! We're going with dive bombers. I'm gonna get them big boy bombs. And let's get those dark. And we got torpedo bombers, alright. No fighters this time. That'll be fine. Whew, here we go.
Enemy transports are the first priority. If the enemy reaches Henderson, we can kiss those B-25s goodbye.
So we gotta sink enemy transport ships first. Understood. We'll use the mini bombs first for these ones. Or, well, I could probably use the big boy bomb too. Doesn't matter. I'll use this one that's close. Do this one that's closer. Because I think the torpedo bombers are for the actual battleship itself or whatever. Or battle cruiser. I forgot what the HEA is. Oh, wait, does that kill it? No, that thing's still alive. Don't know how, but it's still alive. Not for long, though. Not for long. Bam. It's gonna take all ordnance to actually blow it up.
I'm in his sight.
Oh, fuck you.
Releasing payload.
Bam.
Two transports down. Keep on them. We can't let them reach Henderson.
Understood.
Enemy fire! Rocket bomb.
Got him.
Heavy AA fire. I'm under fire. Releasing payload.
Another one bites the dust.
Dropping bombs. Being tested just right.
Bam. Alright, we got one left. Alright, Miller, your turn. Alright, come on. Come on, let's get faster.
I'm under fire.
Of course you're under fire. We're next to an entire fleet. No matter though. It's game over for them.
Bomb impact good.
Bam!
Good job. The transports are taken care of. I'm in. High is your priority now. Keep her busy until the B-25 arrive.
Oh, Jesus, that was a little bit of a glitch.
Have very heavy AA defenses to preserve planes and lives in long-range torps. We're going to try hitting her with torpedoes from long distance. Stay clear of the AA fire.
Oh, great, okay. So we can't really get that close. How close do you want me to get then? I'm gonna try to get as close as I can.
Release.
Fly faster! Blaster! Go, get away! Oof! Oh yeah, that's that boy's getting hit. There's no way he could dodge. There's no way he's gonna dodge it. Come on, hit it!
Torpedo impact.
Bam! We did it. Alright, I'm not getting any closer with the rockets, so... Alright, White, your turn. Get to the ground. Come close to the ground at least. And then decrease speed just by a little. I can't tell which direction it's turning. It's gonna be interesting. Lower, decrease speed, decrease.
Torp in the water.
Go!
I'm in his sight.
Gotta believe to achieve. Gotta believe to achieve. Gotta believe to achieve. Come on. I can see it. I think it might miss. It might miss. Is it gonna miss? I can't tell.
No good.
Damn. Alright, time for the next boy. Howard. Let's get it. Your turn. We're gonna have to get a little closer. Howard, if you die, God be with you.
One away. Black. Enemy fire.
Come on. It might miss. I think it might miss. I think it was too farther away. It might miss. It's probably gonna miss. This is gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a close. I really might have to get in very close. That's a miss. It's already a miss. I can tell. Damn it. You know what, Wallace? You're gonna be my sacrificial sheep. You're not that experienced, so I won't be sad if I won't be too sad if you die. But we'll see if you live. But I really have to get closer because this bitch somehow is still dodging my fucking torpedoes. Alright, let me get a little. Alright, turn. Hi. Hey, I'm deadly enough. Hey, I'll risk death. I'll risk death to kill you.
Torpedo away.
Wallace, good luck trying to survive this.
That double A's thick. My plane's a mess. I'm in
It's
his
hitting.
sight.
There's no way it's not. Wallace, your sacrifice if you get killed.
Got him.
Bam! We did it. Alright, Dixon. Yeah, you're probably gonna die. I'm getting you in close. There's no way I'm going to try to aim this from like miles away. Plus, I can't even tell from a distance how it's gonna turn. Like right now, I can't tell if it's turning or not. Oh, it's turning. I can see it turning. I got go a little this way. Okay. Slow down. Slow down.
One away.
That should hit it.
Enemy fire.
That should hit it. That has to hit it. It's turning this way too. Come on. I only have one more torpedo after this. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, that's gonna be a clean hit. That has to. Whew. Alright, Grafton. You're all that's left. Time to take out this motherfucker. Grafton, hopefully you live from this. Hopefully you live. Hopefully you live, but you're gonna be sacrificed.
Fire. Torp in the water. That double A's thick.
No shit. Goodbye.
Eject. I'm under fire. That's a hit. She's hit. The high is sinking. This is a serious blow to the enemy. Today, a big thanks from Enterprise to Henderson. Glad you men could make it. We softened the high up, but I'd surely like to see her under the water.
Debriefing. The Haie was the biggest threat to Henderson Field. She could have stood offshore and rained shells onto Henderson until it was wiped from the earth. The loss of the Haie is a great setback for the enemy and retain control of the Henderson, and the B-25's there, threatening anyone who tries to do what the Haie couldn't. All of our pilots survived and returned to the carrier. Okay, surprisingly, we killed the one battleship and the 6 cargo ships. And we got some new pilots. Let's advance the chapter. Happy New Year, everybody. We almost driven the Japanese from Eastern Solomons, and they're preparing to evacuate. We can't ignore this opportunity to further damage their fleet, but they aren't helpless and are quite capable of inflicting damage to us. If we can survive this, we may get a chance at dry dock and get the E back to her old self. In the meantime, I expect the best from every man. Let's stay alive to see the end of this damned war. Alright, now we got another Watchtower patrol. My least favorite mission.
Search for the enemy. Do not rest your eyes, even for a moment.
It's nighttime, so I might be searching for a spotlight. Wait, what are those? What the hell are those?
A small fleet of enemy cruisers. They must be repositioning to gain advantage in the fleet battle. Here's our chance to improve our chances.
Oh. Oh, I found the enemy that quickly, surprisingly. We have detected a fleet of enemy cruisers. It is recommended that they be confronted before the fleet battle initiates. The inferior enemy we face at once, the better. And we'll do that. Dangerous cruisers. And I think the best chance we have will be the dive bombers, with one big boy bomb and 2 littler big boy bombs. Now let's get to it.
It's a night attack, my specialty from the days aboard the Yorktown. We've been ordered to take out all the enemy cruisers.
Understood. And there's at least 3 of them. I'll try to take out the leading ship. Get the big boy bomb ready. This is gonna be a difficult one. It is much darker. I don't know how bright it is for y'all, but it's a bit dark for me.
They're cutting their lights. Don't spend your ammo rashly. Once the first bomb is hit, they'll be easier to see. That's when you drop your payload.
Oh, I can see him perfectly right now. Because you should have turned yours off earlier, buddy.
Dropping bomb.
You should have turned yours off earlier, buddy.
I'm in his sight.
You should have turned your lights off sooner, buddy.
I'm
It's a
in
rut
his
row
sight.
for you.
Releasing payload. That's a bomb. That's a kill. The first cruiser is down.
That was a rut row for y'all, dog. You should have turned those lights off a little sooner. But no, now you're gonna face dive bombers.
I'm in his sight. Bomb impact good.
All right. Let me get up in the sky.
Enemy fire.
And let's give you something to love.
Bomb is hot.
I think we missed one of the bombs on that, but we'll be fine. We still have enough to destroy both.
I'm under fire.
Yeah, that one's even damaged as well, and I even hit it.
Releasing payload. Bomb impact.
And another one down for good. Got the last one. Time to take it out.
Enemy fire.
Oof. Here we go.
Bombing now. Bomb is hot.
Bam.
I'm under fire.
Come on, get as much air as possible on this. Here we go.
Releasing payload. That's a bomb hit.
Bam. We got
I'm
him.
under fire. The third
We
cruiser
got him.
sunk. That was pretty quiet. I think the captain will be happy.
Oof. The trio of cruisers have been sunk. To the enemy, they must seem to have disappeared in the darkness. But that was just a calm before the storm. All of our pilots survived. 3 cruisers are sunk. Then we get some new pilots. Now here we go. The next battle, major battle, the Battle of Renell Island.
It's a miracle that the Enterprise has survived the Solomon Islands campaign. We've taken Talugi, pacified Santa Cruz, and secured Guadalcanal. It's Enterprise versus Japan. And by some miracle, the Enterprise appears to be winning. The only way the enemy can salvage this campaign is to destroy the Enterprise. We must survive at all costs. At all costs. We're engaging the enemy at Renell Island. The Japanese are evacuating the Solomons, and we're bringing transports in. So there's plenty of targets on both sides. The USS Chicago is also present, and we're tasked with defending her as a priority. We expect her to be the primary target of the enemy.
Understood. Oh, I just realized. No wonder the fighters look different. The fighters have been upgraded to a new model, the F4U, which was introduced in 1942/43 for the at least the Americans of the Pacific. I think a lot more of the P-47s were used in the European side of the war. But yeah, this is a whole new ship. We get the rockets. Yeah, let's get the rockets, and we'll keep the dark blue. Then we got our torpedo bombers. They're still the same old boys like usual. And we don't get to use the dive bombers today. Alright. Let's get to it.
We need to locate the Chicago. Fighters, find her moving.
Find the Chicago. I take it it's that way as I can see smoke trails. Yeah, that definitely has to be the ship. There's literal smoke trails. And I see, yep, I can already start seeing ships. Yep. Called it.
There she is. Her safety is paramount. Patrol the Chicago.
Patrol it, you say. So just go, like, go around in a circle. Understood. Ooh, buddy. You almost hit me. I just love how we stay in formation. It just brings a lot more authenticity to the game a little bit. I wonder if the enemy fighters or...
Enemy planes. They spotted the Chicago. Prepare for incoming.
Which direction? That direction. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, young. Time to kill some more Japanese pilots. Some more fighters, Zeros and bombers, and I forgot what Kates and whatever other Japanese aircraft. I forget what they're called. I only remember the Zero and the Kate at this point in time. Ooh, that's a whole lot of them. Glad I'm gonna slow down, and I'm gonna pick these boys off one by one from the back. Or at least get them off course.
Fired upon. One last enemy.
Get them off course. Force them to run around. Won't be able to kill them all immediately, so hopefully the Chicago lives. I don't remember if it dies in the battle.
The Chicago finished.
Okay, I think it actually died.
Make their gain costly.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna make them pay for it.
How's that thing?
Prevent the escape of the enemy bombers. My pleasure.
One last enemy. Still pursued. Running low on the MG. Being fired
Alright,
upon.
young, you gotta get out of here.
That's one left. I'm in his sight. Got one.
Jesus, there's so many of them. I don't think we're gonna kill them all before they escape. Come on, fly faster. How are they faster than us? Got another.
Got one.
Damn it. Okay, we can only have let 5 escape. We killed basically most of them. Oof, that's good. Okay, 4 actually escaped. Okay.
Chicago is lost, but we got the bombers that sank her. Not much consolation. We've incoming. We have airborne enemy forces approaching the Enterprise in large numbers.
Well,
Damn it. We committed too many planes to the Chicago. The Enterprise is practically defenseless. There's nothing we can do. We can always fight. We'll take what planes we can get. If the fighters are all launched, we'll take torpedo bombers and do what we can with them.
torpedo bombers. What?
Everyone who can fly, find the plane and follow me.
Air group commander is actually fighting. Nani? My homie, the homie that's been in the screen speaking to us. He's actually going to be fighting in this battle. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. That's unexpected. That is very unexpected from this. Oof. Let's do it. Two. Oh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. All I can say is because of how slow we are compared to probably the bombers and such, we'll probably be able to be able to stay pace and hit them from the behind decently enough, at least I think. Shoot, if I need to, I'll fire my rockets straight into them. You know what? I'm about to do it. YOLO! Oh no! Those sons of bitches crashed into me!
I'm in his sight.
We just lost probably our only most experienced torpedo bomber. That's hilariously bad.
Target down.
Got one.
Torpedo away.
Oh, I fired a rocket. I mean, I fired the torpedo early.
Detonated early. That's one less. I'm under fire.
I'm switching.
Got him. One last shot, fighter or bomber. A Big E pilot can fly rings around the enemy. We just proved that. Wait, there's one bomber left. No more ammo. Only one thing left to do. Defend the Enterprise at all costs. I'm ramming it. My bomb base is running
Wait,
low.
what? Oh, we're gonna ram him?
Enemy fire!
Commander! We're gonna ram him as the air group commander! No, Commander! I don't want to do it! Okay, really?
No! Missed. The bombs are away. I failed the Enterprise. I failed my crew. And now we're all finished.
What do you mean? I couldn't go any faster. I couldn't go any faster. Come on, go faster, go faster, go faster.
Enemy fire! Release!
Drop the torpedo, fuck it. Go any faster. Ah! I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it. Damn it.
No! Missed. The bombs are away.
Okay, drop torpedo. Ramming speed.
Enemy fire! Or fragmented.
Ramming speed. Oh! And he's gonna drop the bomb. Apparently, ramming is more difficult than I thought.
Bombs are...
Like I've been able to do it multiple times before, and now that when I actually am trying to, I can't hit them. That is hilarious. There we go. Goodbye, Air Group Commander.
Did it. The commander of the air group gave his life for his ship and his crew. We owe him a debt.
R.I.P. Air Group Commander. R.I.P. Debriefing. Though she survived so many attempts upon her life, finally the Enterprise succumbed to the fever of the enemy and joined the... Okay, that's just a failure screen. What it meant to say... Yeah, this is definitely a glitch. This is definitely a glitch. The Enterprise survives. The Chicago, though, dies. Good. Sadly, the air group commander dies. Yeah, that was a glitch. I don't know why. I don't think they were ever able to patch that out. But we all know the Enterprise survives.
As the Chicago went down, we saw in her our own fate, had the Enterprise's luck not held out. We rescued who we could and mourned the rest, Air Group Commander included. It's impossible to say whether the Enterprise would have been sunk if it weren't for the Air Group Commander's bravery. It's likely that hundreds of similar acts conspired to create her good luck throughout the summer of 1942. Courage and sacrifice were the stuff of the men of the Enterprise. Courage and sacrifice kept us afloat throughout the darkest days. Whatever held her up, the Enterprise refused to go down. We owe her, all of us who sailed on her, and everybody else as well. God bless you, Enterprise.
That was definitely very American at the end. And with that, we've completed both campaigns. We completed both campaigns for the Americans and both for the Imperial Japanese. And as you can see, if I could go over to replay missions, the last battle was that of the Reno Islands. I'm surprised. I thought there was one more mission. I must have not been keeping track properly, but that's basically the end of this Let's Play. Unless y'all want me to replay any of the missions on a harder difficulty, or try a survival mode, or instant battle, or something like that, this Let's Play is over for now. I must say that this was a very fun game. Very fun. It's a very unique experience to play as a fighter crew aboard a aircraft carrier during the Second World War. Not many games do this. I think most games that do this are mostly on PC and such. But to have a PlayStation game do it is pretty impressive. The graphics still hold up in most areas. It was pretty fun. The dogfighting, the dive bombing, hell, even the torpedo bombing was pretty fun. The patrol missions were fun. A lot of the missions were fun, no matter what they were. The only ones that I didn't really like were the watchtower patrols, and that was because some of them were just super hard to spot the enemy. Like, you wouldn't know where the enemy is unless you failed a few times to know the exact location. But I was able to, for some of them, as in the most recent chapters of episodes, as you saw, I was able to spot them pretty quickly. And that was probably because I was much more aware. I was able to be much more aware than the others. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. Pretty good. I think it was $15 when I bought it. I think technically you can get it for free if you have a PSN Now description, I believe. But I just bought it the regular $15 because I was just like, might as well. I believe this is the second to the last of the games in this Air Conflict series. I believe there is another one that came out, I think, a year or two later. I think this one came out in 2012, I believe. And I think in 2013 or 2014, one more Air Conflict game came out. And I think it's based on the Vietnam War. And I might try to take a look at that maybe in the future or soon after this Let's Play. Once this is done recording, I might just check it out maybe, I don't know. If you don't see a let's play of it by the time this one's over and you are interested in me doing another air conflicts game, I'll gladly check out another one of these games. They're pretty fun. I liked how we played as both the Americans and the Japanese, giving us both perspectives of the war, but also keeping it historical. I'm surprised that the Japanese didn't campaign wasn't ahistorical. They actually kept it historical, and even if you formed any attachment to your veteran pilots, they were going to die if you were playing as a Japanese. So it was pretty. I found that pretty surprising that they did that to show off. Yeah, the Japanese, it was a lost cause. When it came to the Americans, we only lost, I believe, 4 people. Remember, I think 3 or 4 died in our entire campaign. No missing in action. Only 4 died, and I think one of them was the air group commander, as we saw, just sacrifice himself. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I would recommend it to anyone who's interested in these types of games or interested in the air combats and all that, and want to experience it for yourself. I played on the what's it called, the pilot difficulty, but you can definitely play on, I believe, veteran and ace. Ace is probably the most difficult, and well, obviously is the most difficult. I wonder how it will work, but regardless, this was a very fun game, and yeah, I would say probably an 8 out of 10 in my book. There are a few things that I didn't like I said, the Watchtower patrols. I felt like if they ever make a new one or truly remastered this or made a whole bigger game with much more conflicts in it, besides just the Pacific, I would say get rid of the Watchtower patrols or recreate them, make them different, fix them up a bit. And also the only other thing was how, as you saw at the very end, near the end of the American campaign, some of the end screen debriefings were the failed mission versions of it, even though I had won those missions. It was probably something that glitched out or something wrong with the code that made it do that, but those are just little pet peeves. But yeah, I think it's a good game, 8 out of 10. So yeah, that is probably my review of it. The only other thing I could really say is all the things you guys saw, like the battles that took place, mostly the major battles, and some of the side mission battles actually took place, like the Battle of Midway, Battle of Guadalcanal, the Solomon Sea, Doolittle Raid. All those things are realistic, and all those are all historical battles. And I'm happy that they included them. I'm surprised they didn't continue on with like the last few years of the campaign of the because I know in the last Japanese campaign it ended in 1944, but that is probably because they only had enough budget to probably do so much, and I enjoyed it nonetheless. So yeah, hopefully all guys enjoyed this episode and the series in its entirety. I certainly did. Until next time, this is Ghost signing out.